So for a brief off-time roadmap, I'll first be going through the affirmative arguments, starting off with the definitions, framework, and then contentions. Opponent ready? Mm-hmm. Judge ready? I will begin. I strongly stand in firm affirmation of the resolution.
That's me. My name is Diana Tran. I'm from Hunter High School, and this year I'm representing and competing for the title of the 2019 Speech Theater Arts Forensics Sterling Scholar.
I joined the debate team my sophomore year in 2016, and in these 3 years, I've created some of the most memorable experiences.
And the Region 6 champs, Hunter.
I've had the opportunity to serve as the team vice president, and was given the honor of being the debate president the following year. Racking up points, earning seals, and climbing up 4 Utah NSDA leaderboards. And along the way, I've created amazing memories and formed friendships with some of the greatest people. I've also gotten the chance to take home a few of these. So I guess you could say I've been somewhat successful.
Lincoln Douglas, preferred. Diana Tran from Hunter.
I've experimented with an array of both speech and debate events. Duo interv,
Wrestling a crocodile, or jumping from a moving train.
POI, informative speaking, but the event I love and do most, Lincoln Douglas debate.
Resolution. The United States ought not provide military aid to authoritarian regimes. Framework. My value for this round is societal progression. My criterion is promoting pragmatism.
Is it practical that we're going to implement new policy changes? Wouldn't you say that's unpractical?
Not necessarily. We're only taking away a certain policy, which is military aid.
It becomes difficult to point to aid as the cause of durable dignity.
Despite $47 billion in U.S. military assistance over 40 years, the Egyptian military has struggled mightily to contain an ISIS affiliate. The Saudis barely use their American-made advanced combat aircraft. And wouldn't you say that by continuing to support these countries, then we're in support of their human rights abuses?
Authoritarian regime is too general of a term to justify this drastic of an action. Definition of authoritarian regime. According to the Economist Intelligence Unit, an authoritarian regime is based upon 5 criteria.
That we're going to benefit the economy, correct?
Correct.
So wouldn't you say that there are other factors that influence the economy and international trade other than military aid? Again, on my opponent's criterion of increasing positive foreign policy, this is applicable to the affirmative, because if we are promoting pragmatism, the affirmative criterion, and progressing as a society and implementing policies that will allow us to progress, then we will have a positive foreign policy. So again, the next...
Do you have any specific examples of countries in the past who have decreased their compliance with us?
Yes, the Middle East.
Already happening before the United States sent their military aid. So this isn't going to be decreased.
First, on my contention, when I say that the morals of the U.S. and authoritarian regimes do not align, and my opponent says that because we're increasing the democracy in the recipient states of the countries we're providing military aid to, it's going to align with U.S. values because we're increasing the democracy. However, this is untrue. Look to my contention 2, subpoint B, you can cross-apply that, where it says that recipient states are actually less compliant when we provide military aid. So if they're less compliant, then there will be no increase in democracy. We're only going to further fund all these abuses and all this violence, which again goes against their value of quality of life, goes against progression. So you have to look to the affirmative as the most practical means of achieving progress. And therefore, for these reasons, I strongly urge you to vote in the affirmative ballot.